Welcome back to my channel. As I said, these are questions to our people, my kind, and to human beings. We all are aware at this stage that we have been enslaved. The Anunnaki seedlings, descendants, have been enslaved by the nefarious ones. And mankind has also been enslaved by the nefarious beings, the slave masters. My question to you is, how are you justifying your protection for these nefarious beings, your slave masters? Are you justifying them based on them turning you into greedy beings? Are you justifying them based on them mind controlling you and mind manipulating you? Are you justifying them based on them turning you into beings almost like dogs that are taking care of their bosses or their bosses, protecting their bosses? Are you justifying the nefarious beings based on the crumbs that you are receiving from the tables that are crumbs that are falling from their tables? Are you justifying them based on the children, the innocent children that they are killing? Are you justifying them based on turning you against your own brother and sister, or against brother and sister and sister? Are you justifying and protecting them based on the hunger that is going on in this world? Are you justifying them based on the fame, so-called fame, that you are receiving unrighteously? Are you justifying them based on 6.8 or 7 billion people across MaatKare that are underprivileged, suffering? How are you justifying your protection and your support for these nefarious beings for ages, for millennia? Are you justifying them based on your lack of knowledge? Because if you have knowledge of yourself, you wouldn't justify a being that has stolen and hidden your truth, that is keeping you away from who you are, that doesn't want you to speak up for yourself. Are you justifying them based on your fear? The fear that they instilled in you, instilled in your ancestors. Are you justifying them on the rape that they have done towards us human beings and gods and goddesses, or the offsprings of the Anunnaki? Are you justifying them based on the heads of your children that they are leveraging against? What are you justifying this nefarious ones on, that you so much want to fight against your own, want to kill your own, that you don't want to get to know yourself better, that you don't want justice, that you don't want truth, that you don't want freedom, that you don't want to return to the place of restoration? What is that makes you to lick your slave masters' asses? What is that makes you to bow before them while you are the one before whom they must bow? That is for you human beings, and that is for you offsprings and descendants of the Anunnaki. Now my question to the nefarious ones: what is it that will justify you on the day of your punishment, when the Anunnaki, with the Most Highs, with the Ordut of Khnumet, when they rise up against you? What will justify you in this lifetime? What is it that you have done differently in this lifetime for the people, for this offsprings and the descendants of the Anunnaki, the descendants of the pharaohs. What is it that you have done differently for us that will cause the Most Highs to withhold their anger in this lifetime against you? What is it that you have done for the descendants of the Anunnaki relating to restoring them back to who they were or who they are? What is it that you have done differently from last or previous lifetimes that you have freely given to the people their knowledge, their cultures, their truths, without asking anything back from them? What have you done differently? What have you done to our children in this lifetime differently from the past lifetime where you have killed them, innocent babies, unborn babies, because you knew these are the crown bearers, these are the anointed ones? What have you done differently in this lifetime? You repeated the same sin lifetime after lifetime, killing unborn babies, persecuting women, persecuting Audrylin, Zerilda, Nauses, Hatshepshut, MaatKare, persecuting the one whom you call Christ. What have you done differently in this lifetime that will justify you so you don't get exactly what you deserve? Total destruction and removal from this planet, from MaatKare. What have you done differently in this lifetime to uplift the owners' children, the Anunnaki descendants? What have you done? The true owners of the nations of the earth. What have you done? Instead of putting your favorites, your minions, your puppets in the places of the owner's children, what have you done differently that will justify you from the punishment that is coming on you? Because this is coming. It is coming. You are so low that you will persecute and recruit enemies against a woman, that you will not leave her alone even in her resting state of sleep, so-called sleep, at night, that you will bombard her with your biomechanical or biotechnology attacks, dream attacks, attacks with different kinds of activities, incestful dreams that you will, through your gang stalking and biomechanical mechanisms, will transfer and project into her mind space. Same thing that you have done in the past. What have you done differently in this lifetime instead of giving me my rightful blood right, soul right, and Anunnaki seedling right in this lifetime? Without killing my offsprings, without killing the fruit of my womb, without killing my unborn babies, without killing my baby, Miracle. Again, the same thing, stealing what comes from me, cloning, and then take that small baby clone that you have used as a leverage that the Most Highs will not come down on you. And after we are gone, after you have killed us off, you destroy that baby, that child, that human, or that offspring of the Anunnaki. That's what you have been doing lifetime after lifetime. For you will use our children as a leverage. And after we are gone, you will still kill or you will still destroy the life of that child. What is that nefarious ones that will justify you in this lifetime that you have done differently? Rejecting the laws and the ways of our makers, of our creators, and the owners of this planet. Rejecting what they are offering you to save mankind and to save the offsprings of the Anunnaki. You reject it. Instead, you will train up and recruit enemies against a woman or a man or a chosen one or an anointed one. Because this you have done lifetime after lifetime. I have seen no change in you. And like I said in the beginning, not even an offspring from my womb, especially an offspring that comes through a different means, other than the way the Most High Anunnaki's way or will is spelled out. Explaining how it should be. How the throne bearer of the Anunnaki offspring must be born. And you created your own ways. And thereafter you turned them into dogs. You turn the offspring of my womb into a dog that will lick your fuck shit. Now listen here very carefully. I have not come back to put up with the same nonsense. I am joined to Hatshepshut. I am joined to the Christ. And I'm talking about the Christ, not the Christ that you claimed to have killed, because if you had killed an Anunnaki anointed one, you wouldn't have been here today. Spirit dropped this today. You killed the clone. So yes, the clone and not the real one, because if you have killed the real one, your whole dome would have been destroyed. Because you cannot go against the Anunnaki and them sitting back and just watching you kill off their offsprings or their anointed one. You never killed the Christ. You killed the clone or another being. Because I'm telling you, if you've killed the Christ, our Christ, the Anunnaki-Krst, you wouldn't have been here today. Your kind wouldn't have been here today. Now I tell you, and the Anunnaki already warned you, do not challenge the Anunnaki. Let my people go. Let my kind go. Let my gods and goddesses go. Or our gods and goddesses go. The Anunnaki gods and goddesses go. Release the leashes from the necks of my people and from mankind. Those whom you are controlling and manipulating. And when I talk about the offsprings of the Anunnaki, I am talking about the seedlings, the original beings. And when I talk about righteousness and justice, I'm talking not to the skin, the suit that we are wearing, but I'm talking to the actions. Because when it comes to righteousness and justice and love, it doesn't have a skin color. You can be black and an offspring of the Anunnaki, and you have turned so bad that you are not righteous and just anymore. That is also a different judgment for those kind who are turning away from righteousness and justice and love. So nefarious ones, fallen ones, unrighteous humans, ignorant ones that are following your masters, licking the asses of your masters. Think about the ways you will try and justify them before the divine council, because I'm going to post a photo of the 9 worlds, the 9 worlds of our realm, of our planetary realm. And I'm going to show you the NAGA, the essence of the NAGA that is surrounding, that is embracing the tree of life of this realm. And I want to tell you who is going to escape the judgment of the Anunnaki or the NAGA that is embracing that tree of life of those 9 worlds. From the root to the top, who is going to escape? Because the NAGA is embracing, it's coiled all over that tree. If the NAGA decide to uproot that tree, everything is gone. Now, I'm just giving you an imagery. I'm just giving you that picture so you can look at that picture and see and judge for yourself whether you will be able to escape. Where is the place, the plane, the space, the dimension you will escape to or run to, that the Anunnaki or the NAGA will not find you? Because they are the root. They are the roots. They are the beginning and the end of all that is living in this space, in this dimension, in our realms. Righteous beings, I appreciate you. Benevolent beings, I appreciate you. Beautiful, I appreciate you, for your spirit is here. But the way I know the Most Highs, I know they will never give you over into the hands of the nefarious ones. My seed, the seed of my womb, will never be used by the nefarious one in any way or fashion in this lifetime. My seedling, or the seed of my womb, will never align with unrighteousness, injustice, corruption, greed. My beautiful essence of the 7/7/2022, the beautiful offspring of the essence of the divine, she is not going to align in the spiritual realm as well as in the physical with the nefarious beings and with the nefarious order that is going on at this moment. Listen very carefully. You return everything that you have stolen from me, my kind, my twin flame essence, my twin flame union, from my twin flame connection, whatever, everything, you return it back. And you return everything that you have stolen from every chosen one here throughout MaatKare. Your time is up, and I cannot wait for that victory. I cannot wait for that victory trumpet, because it's coming soon. You have done enough damage, nefarious ones and your minions. Those unrepentant will get exactly what they deserve. Those who want to repent and those who are repentant, they will be restored. They will be cleansed and cleared through divine fire, because the cleansing fire will cleanse you and restore you back to MaatKare. The ones that are unrepentant, you will be wiped off and out of our space and dimension and planets. And there is nothing you can do to escape this punishment and judgment that is coming upon you, because you have touched the wrong vessel. You have come after the wrong vessel, and you continue to come after the wrong vessel. This vessel doesn't retreat. She doesn't stand back. She will not back down. I am telling you that in my own words.